I know this, I kind of sprung this on you, but Howard's home from hunting. No luck, but that's okay. I think he has one more weekend. I think. I'm not sure. Um, we are going to go out and I think we are going to go out and do, wait a minute now. Where's the chat here? Okay. There we go. I think we're going to be going out and finish our decorating. Our lights have been up for years, but we do have to, like, some of them are sagging. The other lights have to come off the apricot tree. And we just need to, put on some fresh lights on the apricot tree. And hey, Lena. Hey, Suze B. Hey, Sherry H. How's it going? So we'll be going out shortly. So this is going to be a short stream, but Howie's just in warming up. Hey, Claire. Howie's just in getting warmed up before we go, because he's been out since like 6:30 this morning or 6 o'clock this morning in his unheated hunting blinds. So small town shanty. Good morning from Saskatchewan. I made plum pie filling and preserves. Froze the plums from summer. I'm going to get me some plum trees. Plum pie preserves. Really? I don't make a lot of pies, so I don't can a lot of apples or anything, but no, he did not get a deer. No, he did not get a deer. Hey, Backyard in Bloom. It's been a minute. How are you? Hi, Sue. So, yeah, no deer. But Tuesday, I'm going to see a denturist to get my free consultation. And then we're going to find out how much it's going to cost to get my teeth replaced, because it's getting really bad, right? And, oh, wonderful. It sounds delicious. I remember Mom had plums in simple syrup. And I remember Wendy and Dad found the last jar in our root cellar a couple of years after Mom died, and just sat and ate it, But hey, Mary Lindsay, Sybil, hi. So yeah, I'm about to go out. There's not going to be a live stream outside, but I am going to take my trusty camera and my tripod out, and we'll catch. I was planning on doing an outdoor cook something outside, because it's almost winter here and we're supposed to be getting snow this afternoon. And I thought it would be nice, but you know what? I'm cold just sitting here. So after this, I actually have to put a long sleeve shirt on under this, and then so that I can work outside. I also have to find a pair of gloves. So tomorrow is, wow, the 25th anniversary of my dad's death. And I only say that because I never, I just feel like he's always there. Like, I talk to him all the time. Any of you else talk to your dead relatives? Howard talks to my dad. Every time I leave a cupboard door open, he walks by and closes it and says, I know Bob. See, my dad was Bob the uncle. Hey, Cal, how are you? Semi-sweet Minnesota farmer's wife, Julie. That was, yes, a lovely deer. Yes, a lovely deer. So I talk to him all the time, especially, Goose just walked over my grave. Especially when, do you remember, everybody knows National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, right? Well, every time we work outside doing Christmas lights, my dad's right there, because he taught me everything I know about exterior illumination. So, yeah. And, when I'm making bread, my mom's right at my shoulder. They're there if we let them be, right? They're not ghosts, right? We loved these people enough. Like, I once remember saying to Howard, I read this in a book called A Lantern in Her Hand. which is on my reading channel. And I might do that live one day. But he said to his wife, and then Howard and I had this conversation. We've been together so long that when one of us dies, the other one will just keep going on with their memory like they were still there. Why? Once you get past all the grief and stuff like that, if you talk to somebody that's dead, that you've been living with for 35 years of your life, you're going to know what their answer was. So say, my dad, I'd say, well, I think if I cut the wires, you know how people will patch a wire and they'll split it and they'll put the copper together like this and then tape it. Well, I do it like this so that the exposed wires, even if the tape unravels, are not near each other. And I said, Dad, what if I did it this way? And he said, well, that would make sense. That makes more sense. Of course that makes more sense. Right? But it would be the same with Howie. Right? I'd leave a cupboard door open and I'd go, yeah, I know, Howie. I understand, Bob. See, and I talk to my brother Bob all the time. I talk to him all the time because even though I didn't get to see him the last few years of his life, he still understood me to a certain degree. He thought I was an alcoholic when I was a teenager. Oh, there were booze bottles under your bed. I said, no, there wasn't. My boyfriend gave me a bottle of chocolate liqueur when I turned 17. That I kept the bottle out of memory. I said, and the Mickey of Kahlua bottle you found was Brother Mike gave me that for Christmas when I was 18. So don't assume that I was an alcoholic, but I wasn't like in out my alcoholism at the time. But I could talk to him about shit, right? I could talk to him about anything. And he would actually converse with me, those thinking, intelligent conversations where instead of just disagreeing with me and losing the conversation altogether, he would make me listen to his perspective, right? And that was a good thing. You know what I mean? So I know that if Howie passed before me, I don't know if I could keep this house. I don't think I could. But I would have to have someone come in once a month and go downstairs and check things and stuff. But and pile my wood and clean my chimney and dig my garden. You hear me? It's how much my husband does for me, right? But the truth is, his memories and his habits and our conversations would be so ingrained in each other that we could go on with them even though they're gone, because they're always right on your shoulder with the ready answers because you know the answers. You know what I mean? Yeah, we had a little bit. Where is we, Sue? Where are you? Hey, Charles. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting snow this afternoon, which just makes it more important that we get out there and do our decorating. You know what I mean? We had snow, I think it was Thursday, because I posted it on Facebook and went, yeah, it's begun. And I blame myself for putting up, paint by number. Well, I do color by number on my phone at night because it's soothing. And I did this Christmas one with the red truck with the tree in the back. And I posted it on Facebook. And I take full responsibility for the first snow because I posted a Christmas tree. Well, I want to get out and get the lights done. And then I've got to. I'm so upset. I missed a chance to get some purple wool coat fabric and red wool coat fabric. Um, I misunderstood when I said will confirm on Monday. I meant to say we'll confirm our details on Monday, like where she lived and everything. And she tried to get a hold of me through Facebook, and I wasn't checking my messenger because I just assumed, it was a done deal that I would get her address on Monday because we were going into Ottawa on Tuesday. And she tried to get a hold of me, and she ended up selling it. So it was my fault for not being more clear. Oh, everything about snow is beautiful, except the fact that I may have to drive in it. And if it snows on Tuesday, I don't have snow tires on my truck yet. As a matter of fact, one of them's got a hole in it. So maybe Howie can take my truck to work tomorrow and put snow tires on it. I don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see. We'll see. But so yeah, out going, cleaning, fixing up the lights, pulling my tomato cages, putting up some more candy cane lights. And because Howie's parked the motor home up by the shop for the winter, instead of in our driveway for the winter, right? And in our driveway, it blocks our house from the road. So you only see a part of my, Christmas lights and stuff. And I like I like people to see it as they go by. My neighbor every year says, "Oh, your house looks so pretty." So I got to up my game this year. Hey, Frida. Oh, yeah. Well, you have to have snow tires legal snow tires in Quebec by the 15th of December. Or if you get in an accident, it could compromise your insurance. So the government just loves. I've been doing some reading on how the government makes a copy of you on paper so that they can tax you and use you as an asset. I didn't consent to that. My parents got my birth certificate, not me. So, hey, Laura Leindecker, how's it going? Ooh, I got to fix that pin. It's sticking too deep into my head. Oh. I think Howie might be having a nap down there. Well, if he does, good for him, right? From the Laurentides. Now, wait a minute. You mean the Laurentian Hills? It's like our Appalachia is the Laurentians, which I'm living probably in a piece of. Did I say it right? Leyendecker. Or is it Leyendecker? Hey, Living Simply. How's it going? I was just telling everybody we're getting ready to go outside and start decorating. And it's not going to be alive when I do it because I'm going to be too cold to be handling my phone. But I will, once I film everything, when the sun goes down, we'll turn all the lights on once so I can take a picture for y'all. But then the lights do not go on until after Tuesday. We don't light up our house for Christmas until after our veterans are properly remembered. You know what I mean? St. Jerome, like 45 minutes north of Montreal. Okay. Did you get snow? Ale Row. Is that kind of like Copperhead Road? I don't know. Just asking. Been to Montreal a few times. Howie goes there for concerts with Briar sometimes, and started like an hour ago. Crap. Oh, I got my knee tapes on, but let me see. No, it ain't here yet, but I guess we better get our move on before if we don't want to be out there working in the snow, right? So here's telling you that there'll probably be a video of some point this week about us decorating or finishing decorating the house. Right? Just got home and saw your live while prepping taco soup for Crockpot. I'm going to make pork chops and craft dinner. I bought craft dinner. It was expensive, $2.27 a box. But I remembered that Canadian craft dinner doesn't have all the stuff in it like American craft dinner does. So it's actually not that bad for you, right? And besides, we only eat real craft dinner. I haven't bought real craft dinner in probably 3 years. So we're going to have pork chops, craft dinner, and canned beans. Maybe, no, I don't have anything to make a cake with. I don't feel like baking anyway. We're probably going to come in and light a fire after we get things done. But I'm going to go shake Howie out of his cozy and tell him we need to get started on the decorating. The sooner it's done, the sooner we can light a fire and settle down and relax and watch. We're watching Kingstown. Now, we watched the first 3 or 4 seasons. He's already outside. I got to go. We started to watch the new season and went, do you remember any of this? We started. It's such a good show, Kingstown. It's such a good show that we started watching it over again. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I got to get a long sleeve shirt on under this and then my sweater on, and then I got to get outside and start directing traffic. All right? I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And remember, I pray for you every night by thanking God that you are a part of my life. And that's no joke. I do. Because every day I learn something new about love, something new about how to handle negativity, and something new about the idea that you can have a community and a supportive community with people you've never met, right? So remember, I thank God for you every night, and I lift you all up. Okay? Take care. God bless. I got to get a move on. Mwah! Ho, ho, the miss. Oh, not yet. Take care. God bless.